boys and girls, if we were at school, on our schedule, this would be the carpet activity that we would be doing before small groups. So today, we're going to work on counting. How many of you remember our apple tree? Way up high in an apple tree. We're going to do that today, and that's going to help us count. So I'm going to put our apples on the apple tree. And as I put them on, they're all right here now, but I want to put them up here in the green. I'm going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Way up high in an apple tree. 5 little apples smiled down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came one apple. It was good. Now I have to count how many apples are left on the apple tree. But what I'm going to do, instead of just touching them, sometimes I forget where I started when I touch them. I'm going to move them. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I have 4. Way up high in an apple tree. 4 little apples smiled down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came one apple. It was good. How many apples are on here now? Let's count. Look how I'm moving them as I'm counting them. 1, 2, 3. So I put all the ones that I counted over on this side of the tree. 3. Way up high in an apple tree. 3 little apples smiled down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came one apple. It was good. I'm going to count these. I'm going to move them over to this side of the tree so I know which ones I've counted. 1, 2. Way up high in an apple tree. 2 little apples smiled down at me. I shook that tree, whoa, as hard as I could. Down came that red apple. It was good. How many apples? 1. Way up high in an apple tree. 1 little apple smiled down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came that last apple. It was good. No apples left on the tree. I love that way up high in an apple tree. All right, so now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find some different objects or things that I can count that are inside my house. So I went into my silverware drawer and I found some spoons. I'm going to count some spoons. Okay, I have my spoons and I need to count them and see how many I have. But to me, it looks like a giant mess of spoons. And if I just start counting them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Whoo, I don't know. I think I need to organize it a little bit better. So what I think I need to do is separate them and move them when I count them so I know that I counted each one. All right, I'm going to try to organize it a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, see how I took that big pile that was over here and I moved them all as I counted them. So I knew that the pile that was here hadn't been counted, but when I moved them closer to me, I had counted them. Oh boy, boys and girls, look what I found. I found candy. Yum. And it's a big pile of candy. So again, I'd like to see how many pieces of candy I have, but that's too messy. I can't count that. I need to organize this a little bit. So I'm going to move them and count them one by one. You can help count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 pieces of candy. Again, I moved them all from that messy pile and moved them and counted them. Okay, boys and girls, so carpet time is now all done, and it will be time for our activity. So you can hop on over to that next schedule on our slide and see what the activity is today.